Good afternoon, everyone. It has been impressed upon me to do this video on this day where there has been President Putin that has chosen a consciousness of aggression towards Ukraine and the ripple effect that it's having across all of humanity. I'm not sure what the whole message is going to be at this time, but I have a gist. I want to join with you all in the consciousness of love, in the truth of us as divine beings, and I invite you to remain there with me through these times that are going into recorded times of our history. This is perceived as physical war. Yes, it is an experience that is happening here upon Mother Gaia, Mother Earth, as human beings. But it is being instilled within me as soul to express this invitation to you all. This is about consciousness. Ultimately, this is about consciousness. And this message really is just a reminder, a very strong reminder to take heed of the truth of us as consciousness, as divine soul, choosing love for all. And that includes President Putin. This is a time in humanity where so much is happening within the ascension process to a new age of Earth and the consciousness of humanity. We've been going through COVID and all of the different things that have been challenging through that. And yet, I am in gratitude of COVID as well. I am saddened by all of the loss and challenges, physical death, loved ones losing loved ones. However, this has also been an opportunity as a reset button for all to come to a standstill and have the opportunity of stillness, to go within and have time away from the hustle and bustle and the action and the I have to. COVID brought humanity to stillness. And it is a doorway of opportunity. So I also want to invite you, those that have not been utilizing this platform in that way, to perhaps contemplate within soul, go to soul and see if this message resonates with you, to take advantage, to reconnect as soul, the powerful, divine, loving, light-filled beings that we are. Having said that, going back to the present day of what has been put into motion by President Putin. Love consciousness only knows oneness of all. And that would, in this example, in this experience, in this platform of challenge for humanity's consciousness, both as individual separateness that we are experiencing here in this duality, polarity realm, but also as an overall quotient of consciousness. So I invite you to send love and light to those in Ukraine, to those that are serving for peace and harmony. And also, I invite you I want you to please understand, I invite you mostly to choose a consciousness of love towards President Putin. We are powerful, conscious beings as consciousness, and we are a force that are the effectors, you see. So I invite you to step in as the effector and claim the ability of the powerful being that you all are individually in this human experience and as a collective, as humanity, to choose to put forth love towards President Putin. It will assist the overall goal, I assure you, if you check in with soul and see if this resonates. But the more that everyone focuses on what he's doing through action, through the lower human self, and not hold him in love as well, we will be breathing life into the divisiveness that he has set forth, you see. The time is now. This is truly an opportunity. It doesn't look that way in the human. I understand. However, this is a platform for consciousness to evolve, expand, and for love, the consciousness of love, to also expand in the evolution of creation and what creation's evolution is really about. This is orchestrated with such divine synchronistic timing, and I invite you all to really ponder on that perspective and to choose to remain in love of all. I would like to also invite everyone. I'm here in Florida. I'm going to be inviting out others in the physical to join me for beach gatherings to hold space of love for all, including Putin, to bring forth humanity's consciousness into the light that is who we are, and be the successors of this time of humanity, to choose through the powerful consciousness that we are to invoke the expansion of love itself, you see. Everyone's free will choice does have an input into the all, not just the all of humanity's consciousness, you see, but the all of creation, all of creation. This is the truth of this experience that we are here having as humans. And this is the truth, the higher truth of what has been set forth by President Putin. It is an opportunity to evolve, to ascend into the light-loving beings that we truly are, and to rain that forth and upon not just ourselves as consciousness, one another, all life forms, you see. Not just upon Mother Gaia, Mother Earth, but throughout the multiverse. This is the true truth and reality of what is happening. Many will understand the words that I'm speaking, and many will not. Many will be challenged to not be judging words that I am sharing with you. And that is why I am inviting you to please ponder this as soul, not as human, not within the human experience, but to go in and connect with soul, with Creator God, Mother, Father, Source, creation, and choose from that consciousness your input in the unfolding days from yesterday and forward of this year, and date of February 24th, 2022. We are consciousness. Let us take heed of the powerful consciousness that we are, and everyone's individual choice of how they're going to perceive and how they're going to respond. We can shed more light, or we can put more life into a choice of one, of the all of humanity. Let us gather in the vibration of love, in the vibration of oneness, and let us be the champions to ascend out of the judgment and the separation that, yes, is being put forth right now in action, that we are all experiencing as we see, we watch, we check in, what's the latest? It is happening in this reality. I am not arguing that. I'm simply asking that you join me in the love that we truly are. To have that choice of input within free will, and to hold all in loving light, claiming peace upon earth for all. And that includes all. And in this situation, that includes President Putin, who truly, as consciousness, obviously needs our love and our choice of love the most, because he's calibrated so far away from any divine remembrance. Let us love him and support him in love, not in his choices, but do not judge him of the floundering within his humanness, you see. He is misstepping, yes. Let us help him come home unto himself through consciousness and the force, the army of consciousness that we are. You see, it is a time to be impeccable. It is time to really keep tabs on our thoughts and on our choices, on our perception, and what we are birthing through the power of consciousness as creator, as creation, as divine beings that we are. I did not announce my name for anyone that does not know me. because really we're nameless. It doesn't matter who I am, who's known as me. It doesn't matter. We are one. We are one. And I am choosing loving oneness. Anytime that we as consciousness go through an experience to such a drastic degree of what has been set forth in our human experience as of yesterday, we are, yes, at physical war. But I assure you, if you check in with soul consciousness, I feel confident that it will resonate as truth, that this is, in the big picture, more about the choice of consciousness. I connect with you in that consciousness of love and of light and of free will choice to emanate that out in visualizing ourselves not as the physical, but the crystalline ball of light that we are. We are powerful, creative beings as consciousness. And we are affectors, you see? So go and affect. Go and be an effector of peace. Claim peace, claim love. Give breath and audience to loving peace, so that your input, our overall quotient of a consciousness known as humanity is resonance, is one that is able to carry the lower consciousness perception that President Putin is obviously enslaved with right now. Allow yourself to free him, love him into freedom of who he truly is, who we all truly are. So I will end with this. And I ask you to join me. Mother, Father of the I Am of all, Creator, creation source, please illuminate strongly within us here, within humanity, in our individual selves of consciousness, having this experience of duality and separation. Illuminate our truth and bring us home to choice that our truth resonates with. do not shine upon us, but illuminate the one self that we all are, even in this experience of duality. Remind us of the soul consciousness that we are by vibrating into the forefront of our human mind. Assist the human mind in consciousness when it is warping out of rhythm and harmony with divine truth. We are here and our consciousness is very deeply programmed. It is ingrained. Everything that has been the programming of societal consciousness as humanity has been breaking down, giving way. And this is such an opportunity. Shine forth within us all and within our oneness to embrace all as oneness. To remember we are allies in action always. When one gets lost, such as President Putin right now, that oneness is powerful consciousness that can lead him back into the rhythm and the harmony of love consciousness. The consciousness of the perception of light and dark, the duality, yes, that we are in. Never before have we been challenged. Has creation been challenged to the degree that God has set forth in this experiment of experience as humanity? That in itself is to such a degree that it is propelling the possibility of the expansion and the evolution of not only creation's consciousness, but yes, creator consciousness. And we are here in an experience that was set forth to challenge consciousness to such a degree. Our free will choice as the perceived individual is huge for not only the perceived self, not only the perceived collective as humanity of human beings upon Mother Earth, but truly of the all of creation. This is very dense and deep, I understand. It is information that has come forth recently that has brought myself to a higher understanding and awareness. Do not worry about understanding within the human mind the words that are being spoken, but do intentionally intend with intention to receive the soul code that is within the consciousness of energy of the words that I am speaking. Connect to the consciousness, not the words, not through the mind, through the soul that you are. Thank you very much for being in the beingness with me in these moments. It doesn't matter actually if anyone chooses to watch this, because we are one. And my choice of consciousness will affect not as much, no, not as much as if we, the same, divided we stand, united we fall. The falling is back into soul code, divine consciousness, heaven on earth. We are heaven. We are divine, and we are upon the earth. I share this in love. Process through the soul. Do not process this message here. Just remain open to this message. And allow your soul to speak to you directly and discern. Discern through the soul. Thank you.